Well, guys, welcome back to the Fusion Off-Road podcast. Appreciate you guys for stopping in today. Today we have another special guest. Who do we have, Wayne? Do we know?
I'm pretty sure we got Mr. OPE.
Mr. OPE.
Yeah, Mr. OPE.
Y'all don't know, I don't know.
Shane, I guess this is where you get to take the
Yeah.
mic, my man. Introduce yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Shane. I do the Offroad Products Expo. I don't know. Well,
Well, it was our first time coming this year, and we emailed you guys last minute, and we appreciate you guys for getting us down there.
Yeah.
Do you guys get a lot of emails like that, like in the last minute,
yeah,
or is it just me?
Man, actually, probably 90% of our vendors sign up in the last month.
Yeah.
It's pretty stressful
I
leading
bet.
up to it because I have no clue. Everybody's like, "Well, who's coming? I have no clue."
Wow.
I mean, just like
Yeah.
you guys, in the last probably week, I have people signing up. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, up here from
it-
Michigan, I didn't really know about it, and we just started looking around. I'm like, well, let's go down here. I'm like, ooh, look at there's an expo.
Yeah.
Let's go
Yeah.
check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little nerve wracking because I have to sign the contract and pay all the money up front. So and then it's like,
Oh yeah.
am I going to be in the building by myself? So
Yeah,
it's-
well, you could you could have some fun in there by yourself.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a big
You can have a lot
building.
of fun in there.
Yeah.
It'd be expensive fun, but it'd be fun.
It'd be expensive. Well, typically
Yeah.
fun is expensive. They kind of correlate with one another.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I could find somewhere else to have more fun than that though. A little cheaper.
Yeah, yeah. But you did a
Yeah.
great job packing that arena. That was,
I appreciate it.
yeah, there was
Man,
a
it's-
lot there.
It's been surprising how fast it's grown because that was just my 4th year. So
Wow.
What made you want to do that? Like, just start your own expo? Do you ride a lot, or is it just like?
yeah, like my dad bought me a little 3-wheeler when I was 5, so I actually still have a 3-wheeler. I usually bring it, but this year I didn't. I've just been in it ever since. Almost 40 years later, I'm still here. So
Nice.
it's gotten a little more involved now, but
You know,
Well, that's like for us. We've never been to an expo like that. I mean, I've done different kind for weddings and
Yeah.
other things,
yeah,
but we came down there and it was like a whole different atmosphere down south.
yeah, that's what what it is really. The atmosphere is just so much different than like outdoor events, and we don't have anything like that around here, or we didn't.
Yeah.
I went to like the sand show and all that out west, and like this is pretty cool. I like the vendor aspect, even ride like it rides. You go to events. I like
Yep.
the vendor part of it. Just getting to where I like the vendor side of it more than the actual riding. I went down. We went and toured the convention center, signed the contract, and never told a soul. I was pretty deep before I even told anybody.
no
So
kidding.
it was a big chance,
You know,
but it turned out pretty good. So
nice. Well,
Yeah.
obviously, if you're doing it, it was the 4th year, so
yeah,
so you clearly,
Yeah,
you're doing it for something. Something positive's happening.
yeah. I just kept telling my wife like if I can get them in there, and they feel the atmosphere, it's just so much different.
Mhm.
I was like, if they'll get in there, they'll just get the atmosphere and all that. They'll figure it out, and they'll like it as much as I do, if not more.
Yep.
And most of my vendors keep coming back. A lot of them been there since the first year. So
Yeah.
we get new ones every year, and I guess that someone's not for them. A lot of it, I had a lot of issues with stereo and stuff. We
I can
worked
see
that
that.
out this year. So I don't know well, I guess you guys weren't there before, but it was pretty loud. It'd get pretty loud in there.
Yeah.
That's what we heard. Yep.
So we had to. I mean, I hated it because I wanted to be different and let the guys, because that's what they're selling.
Yep.
So I wanted to let them be able to play it and show it off or whatever, but it just got out of hand. So
Yep.
we had to do something about that. But so everybody was happy about that. I think it was a little quieter and they could actually talk because it got to
Yeah.
where you couldn't even our people working the front door couldn't even hear people coming in to pay. It was so loud in there.
Wow.
Some of these people got some money in their stereos,
Yep. Yep.
but it turned out pretty good.
Nice.
I thought the sound, doing away with the sound. Actually, I didn't do away with it. I just put it in my contract that they had to get it approved,
Mhm.
And even ones that were loud last year, like, man, I don't even have to turn it on if you don't want me to. So it worked out pretty good. Everybody was pretty good with it.
Nice.
And the ones that weren't selling stereos, they liked it a lot more. So
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
you'd be
we didn't hear a bad thing about it.
yeah.
No.
This year, actually, and that's really the only issue I've had every year was a stereo. I've had a couple little things here and there, people complain about. For the most part, I hadn't really got a whole lot of complaints about it. The first year they complained, that it was all mud, but that's all I've ever done my whole life. So that's the people I knew. That's the people that took the chance with me the first year. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How did you get all those vendors? I mean, did you reach out to them? Or
most of them, most of the first year was all like people I've known, like had
okay.
personal relationships with. I've been in it for a long time, and then I did like some stuff with High Lifter, to just going to these events and talking to people and just making relationships with them over the years.
Yeah.
So a
Uh,
lot of them, the first year, was a lot of Arkansas people. So
okay.
it was just, and then just man, like WTF, Mike LaFour, like, and Brittany from Thumper Fab, they promote it like crazy.
Yeah.
So the first couple of years, I spent tons of money on like radio ads and all that, and wasn't getting anything out of it. But social media has just blown it up. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's how we found it, was on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just like most of the vendors do a better job of promoting it than I do.
Yeah. That's
You know,
nice.
I'm pretty bad about it, unfortunately. I got to figure that out, but I'm terrible with social media. I can
Oh,
post stupid stuff on my personal page all day long, like me falling yesterday,
yeah.
but when it gets serious, like I don't, I just don't know what to post. So.
Well, when you get about 1.5 million on the fall, just put
Yeah.
on that OPE fall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I couldn't keep that one to myself. That was pretty good.
That was a good one. Yeah.
I was hurting. I had to come in. I watched the video, and I just couldn't quit laughing. My wife's like, "It's not that funny." I'm like, "It's pretty funny." Even though it hurt, it still hurts. I'm still pretty sore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we came down to the event. It was pretty awesome. Everybody was welcoming. We were driving down, and I was like, we're not even a small fish in the pool. We're like on the hook. We're like a minnow on the hook getting thrown down there. But everybody was so nice to us. Everybody was welcoming. I mean,
yeah.
It's pretty
we
crazy. Like you think, like you
yeah.
hear about all this drama, like in the, on social media and all that. But when everybody gets in there, like it's all that's just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's still there, but no one really. I mean, everybody just comes together, and it's pretty cool.
It was very, very warming. The reception was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah. I
Warm
can't thank
inside.
you enough.
It wasn't too warm outside, though, was it?
That's a fact,
No.
man. That's a fact. It was brutal.
And I was, we still had a pretty good turnout, attendee wise, and like most of the vendors I was talking to, they're like, it doesn't really matter to us because we're here to connect with other vendors,
Yep.
other
Yep.
companies. So they didn't really. We still think we did around like 2,500 on the door still. So
Wow.
Oh wow. Well,
and we don't count heads. That's just going by 2,500 people paid.
Mm-hmm.
oh
The
wow.
kids are free or whatever. So I don't know the actual numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a lot of kids there.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
still did pretty good considering, we had 10 inches of snow. So the whole town was shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, Friday was pretty much a wash. So
Yeah.
that head count was pretty much from Saturday.
We
Yeah.
still Friday, I think we did around like 500. It wasn't a lot, but it was better than I expected. I thought it was just going to be dead.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, we had people riding their side by sides from one person, they were like an hour away. It was a whole group of them. They rode their side by sides. It was pretty cool.
That is
So,
cool.
I guess the whole town shut down. What are they going to do about it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Well, it's not like the police are going to chase them down.
Yeah, they were out too. All the major highways coming in were all blocked from 18-wheelers, so they were out dealing with them. So,
Yeah.
so they weren't chasing the side by sides around.
Yeah.
The one weekend we have the biggest snowstorm we've had in like 10, 12 years. So
Yeah, there was a lot of people just walking down the road in flip flops. It seemed like.
yeah,
I'm like,
they're not used to it.
No.
That's a whole different. That much snow is a different world for us.
Yeah. There's
What
a-
we got right now is what we're used to. Maybe like an inch or at the most.
Right.
That 10 inches was rough for us.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys don't have shovels. You don't use salt. I mean, it's
Yeah, no, we don't. No, even our highways department, they're not ready for it.
no.
I mean, they think they are, but they're not. And people around here can't drive on wet pavement. So if you add ice and snow to it, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
It rains around here, and they start running into each other and shutting the highways down everywhere. So
That happens in Michigan too. It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
it's pretty wild.
Yeah. Especially the first snow of the year is usually a melee
It's
on
like
the highways.
like they forgot.
Oh, they all forgot. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Oh yeah.
I went to work yesterday
Yeah.
and there was a truck snapped in half on the highway.
Oh wow.
It was like poof. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned around and went home.
There was a truck broke down, so I had to go home.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't broke down. It was broke in half. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
definitely a sign.
I'll be in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think
no, it's
we're planning on coming back next year. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
long drive. We
Yeah.
did like riding at the park. You guys had that little event. That
Yeah.
was fun.
yeah. Hopefully we get to do that again. That was pretty cool. Although I didn't. I just got to come over there to eat. So
Which
It was
you know,
good.
That was well worth the trip over
yeah,
there.
yeah, absolutely. I know that. I actually went to high school with that guy. So.
Did you? Oh.
Yeah, he's like number 3 in the world, like barbecue champion or something. So
Yeah. It was some grub. That was good stuff.
Yeah, we ate
Yeah.
twice. They told us to eat twice. There was so much.
yeah,
We're like,
yeah,
okay, we'll eat
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
Yeah, I'd
good
like to
stuff.
actually made the ride, but I was still getting people out of the building. So
I bet. Yeah.
I made it over there to eat anyways. That was the best part anyways, huh?
Yeah.
Well, the ride was,
Yeah,
Well-
I actually like that park. It's a nice park. So
well, I was watching some of the videos on it. They had some really cool rock climbs and some other places. It was
Yeah.
covered in so much snow we couldn't see.
oh yeah, you can't even see right what it is. So
Yeah.
No.
but yeah, it's a good time. A lot of like the S3 guys, they test their King of the Hammer cars there and stuff. So
Oh, wow.
they'd actually that weekend they'd been out there testing their King of the Hammer car. So
Wow.
it's definitely a nice park.
Yeah, we're going to get out there.
Mhm.
We want to,
Yeah.
hopefully next year there's not much snow.
Yeah, people come from all over to rock crawl it. So
Yeah, it's known. Everybody said it's known for being a slick face, or
Yeah.
a slick rock park.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice though. And I mean, you can go around just about everything.
Yeah.
If you're not built for it. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and
You
it was marked the way the park was
Yeah.
all laid out and
yeah, they
marked
did a great
was-
job on that.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Actually, the owners of that park, they've been one of my vendors since the first year. So
Oh.
yeah, we met the new ones there because he was picking
Yeah.
up all the workers because they didn't
Yeah.
have a ride there.
yeah,
Yep.
they were actually at the lunch too. So
Yeah, they-
I don't know if they rode with y'all or not, but
No. We actually found some local guys there too.
Yep.
And
yeah.
that have worked with the John Deere place, and they let us ride with them. They took us
Yeah.
to the swing and a whole bunch of other places afterwards.
Yeah.
Did you guys stay and ride after you ate?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have liked to, but I was ready to go home.
I bet.
Well,
man.
yeah, you got a
That was
long weekend running that event.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
it's-
lot
it's
going
a little
on.
stressful.
Every time we
Man,
seen you.
this year went so much smoother. Like the move in, the move out, everything. It's just like I guess everybody's just figuring it out. It's just good. It went smooth.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
definitely the smoothest move in we've ever had.
Nice.
Well, we might look more professional next year. We might do some professional stuff, get a tent
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Not just roll the machine in.
not just it
Yeah.
worked, didn't it?
Yeah,
it
I did.
did. Absolutely, it did. And stickers. We
I-
gave out a lot of stickers.
I was
Yeah.
surprised how many decal stickers they love down there.
Yeah.
Oh man, people love stickers.
Yep.
Yeah, we give out not a lot of them up here in Michigan,
Yeah,
and down there they were like
Oh,
crazy.
Asking
and I
for
guarantee you,
stickers.
99% of them that you gave out are stuck to something now.
Yep, that's what I told
Yep.
them.
Yeah, they don't just throw them away; they
Yeah.
put them on stuff.
Did you
Actually,
find the
yeah,
ones we put on
something.
your truck?
Yeah, no, I hadn't yet. The mechanic might have. He's been all over that thing lately. So.
You might not have found them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's gonna start looking at his truck like we got
Yeah.
Larry's still looking
Oh.
looking all over his side by side for something.
It's all frozen right now, so It's gonna be a while before I get under there looking for anything.
Yeah.
Well, we told Larry, hey, we put a sticker underneath your truck somewhere.
Yeah, under your
Oh,
side by
he's-
side. Like I
he's
wasn't
still
doing
looking for it?
nothing. I promise I didn't put
Yeah.
anything on there.
Well, we had to pick up a motor from CW Motorsports on the way back,
Oh yeah,
so
Yeah,
we told him when we got there.
yeah. So he's still out there looking for it.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's a good guy though. He
yeah,
don't
he
care.
is. Yeah, yeah, he's good. Good people.
Well, that's the thing
Yeah,
is,
he
like,
is.
I mean, we ran into a lot of good guys out there.
Yeah.
Larry, I mean, we talked to Josh Carmen for a long time.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's actually I know who he was, but that's actually the first time I've ever met him.
Was it?
Yeah, he's really nice. We're going to go down to his mud event in April, the beginning of
Yeah.
April. I think that's at Pike Off-Road Park. That's like
Oh yeah,
8 hours for us.
Yeah.
that's not bad.
No.
No. No, it's
It's probably
definitely
like
doable.
4 or 5 for me, I guess, something like that.
So I've been looking for mud tires right now so I can get in one of the knockout races with the
Oh
Pro
yeah,
R.
you gonna try it out, huh?
Yeah, I love racing.
Yeah, we're coming down to let her fly.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Might as well. And then we're gonna try to get them up to Michigan, and they're gonna let some mud fly up here in Michigan with us. So
Yeah. You guys have a lot of events up there?
you know, yes and no. Mud events and side by sides
Yeah.
in Michigan, it just they haven't really coexisted in the past.
Yeah.
Where this will be the first time that Michigan Mud Jam's going to actually let the side by sides in the mud pit.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it usually just trucks?
Yep.
Yeah, it's usually just the mega
Yeah.
trucks and trucks.
Yeah.
You know,
And we're hosting that one. So
Yeah.
we'll be doing
Oh,
all
yeah.
the side-by-side stuffs with
Wow.
because
When is
Jess
it?
June 12th through
No.
the 17th.
Is it
Or
June?
August.
August.
August 12th through the
Oh, okay.
17th. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Josh said he's going to come up here.
Mark from
Mark from
ATM
ATM Forge said he's coming
Yeah.
up and bringing some machines.
Yep.
So-
That's actually the first time I've met those guys too.
No kidding.
Was this
Nice.
year, yeah.
Yeah, we were out there. We came down. We had all this fun. We met all these people, and we're like, we've had this podcast room built for 5 years now. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? It's time to use this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It really
Yeah, now
did
you got
stem.
all the people to use it now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, usually we had about 2 friends, so nobody was ever
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah. This is only my second one, so
Is it?
Well, you did yours.
Yeah.
Your first one was on December 24th.
yeah.
Was it 24th? Somewhere around there.
Yeah. This is only my second time doing on like a podcast or a live, so
Nice.
you know, this is a radio face, so
Me
Yeah.
too. Me too. I've been a DJ for 20 some years, so
yeah.
behind the
That's what
behind.
everybody always like. You got a radio voice, Mark. I got a radio face too, so
Well, you just start showing some of your muscles, then you'll be good.
yeah. Yeah. I even had to go to the gym today to work out some of that soreness from falling. So
I own a gym and I haven't even been there in a week.
really,
Yeah.
I had like a full gym in my shop at my house, and I never used it. I still went to the gym somewhere else.
Yep.
I finally sold it all.
Oh yeah. It's fun working out where you have other people around so you get that momentum.
Yeah,
It's just like being at the
Yeah.
off-road event.
yeah.
You got so
Yeah,
many
same
people.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to go riding by yourself. So
Yep.
Exactly.
I work out by myself, but I mean, I guess it's the other people in the,
Yeah.
just the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. Well, that and everything's always clean, and you know, you don't have,
That's
you don't have
Yeah.
yeah. Somebody else cleans it for you. So that's
you
a
know,
good thing.
yeah, you don't have to move the clothes that are hanging
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, mine was out in the shop, so I didn't have clothes. I might have had tools on it and
Yeah.
spoiler tires or something like that in the way, but
You know. Nice.
it was always something.
Yeah. Well, the plates and all that iron gets cold out there in the shop.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And I'm not a rubber plate guy. I like the clank, so
Yeah.
Yep.
I like to hear it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The rubber ones are only good for deadlifters. Let those
Yeah,
guys go in
yeah.
the corner or the CrossFit people.
Yeah, I'm old school. I like to hear that clanking. So,
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I go to this little gym down the road. It's an old school gym, like an old bodybuilder from like the '80s. He's just old man now, but he's still got all the older equipment. You feel like, some of these young people come in there and they don't want no part of it.
Uh-huh.
Like,
No.
gotta
They're
have
dirty.
it's one of those gyms you got to have a tetanus shot to go in there. So
Yeah. That's
Those are
a
the best
good one.
kind.
when COVID hit, they're like, that's the last thing we're worried about catching in here with COVID. So
We don't even have
All the-
cleaners.
all the other gyms shut down, and he's just like, y'all just park in the back. Nobody sees you. So
I'm not saying we did that in Michigan
yeah,
because our governor shut down everything and we sued her.
yeah,
But yeah, there might have been the
Yeah.
bootleg fitness.
yeah. He was about the only one left that stayed open. All the rest of them had to close. So yeah, you park around the back and sneak in. So
That's awesome.
Yep.
I didn't say that on here, did I?
No, I'll cut that out.
Yeah.
I'll cut that out.
Yeah.
I'm not.
He's a whiz at editing, man. Don't
That'll be
worry
gone.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't care. What are they gonna do about it now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, I don't know
They
what
got
they'll do to me.
they got to prove it.
Yeah. Prove what?
I
Exactly.
was just joking.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was all
I got
just conversation,
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
Just
I
for,
got fat during those months. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah. Jim, you know that guy? Jim?
Yeah,
Jim.
yeah. The guy Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a back
Yeah,
door.
Yeah.
He'd let everybody in it.
yeah. Yeah.
What was he charging? No. Edit. Cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, so,
Yeah.
well, cool, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I
But
said,
yeah, man.
we see you. You also, you know, we did a little Facebook stalking, and you promote other events, and
Yeah.
you know, it looks like you attend a few events as well.
Yeah.
So
This past year, I didn't really do a whole lot. I worked for I don't know if you ever heard of them. It was Mid America Outdoors. It was in Oklahoma. They closed now, but I did a lot of stuff for them. Traveled all over the country for them. Doing different stuff. So that was pretty fun. Then they closed down. So this year, I just kind of took the year off and didn't really do a whole lot. I did a couple of events around here, like we have a couple charity events. I'd go to them, and then I did the bounty course with Mike LaFour. So
Yeah.
other than that, I didn't really do. Well, I went to Mud Nationals. I did do that.
We
But
have.
other than that, I'm
How was Mud Nationals? Pretty fun.
man, that's a pretty good one. It's not as big as it used to be. It used to be like you couldn't move; it was so packed. But now, I guess there's so many events, but it's still a good one. There's a lot of vendors. They moved it back to Texas. It was in Arkansas for a little while, but they moved it back to Texas at Sabine now, and Performance ATV, Brent and Elena, they're part owners of that park. So
Hmm.
it's a good park. You guys would probably like it. Probably be a long way. It'd be long for you though.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would be.
Well, that's why if we're
That's
going
one
to
of-
fly to Texas.
I was about to say that'd be one of those you might want to fly into and check
Yep.
it out.
Well,
Yeah.
Mark said we could use a couple of his machines if we come
I
down
was
there.
about to say there's always somebody that'll let you ride with them or just give you one of their buggies. So
Yep. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go down. We're not gonna make it down to Muddy Graw.
No.
But yeah, we're gonna try to get down to General Sam's.
yeah, that's actually this weekend.
this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's I have another little podcast deal after this one with those guys.
Oh yeah.
I think Mark's one of them's on there.
nice. Cool
Yeah.
dude. I like Mark.
Yeah, yeah. That's at the expo. Was the first time I ever met him. Like I talked to him before the expo because he called. But
Uh-huh.
first time I met him, I really like him and his wife both.
Yep. Yep. Good people.
Oh yeah. We
Yeah.
asked him a lot of questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's how you learn.
Uh-huh.
That's that's how I got to where I'm at. Just talking to people and
well, we don't have a lot of mud events up here. If we do, it's all trucks
Yeah.
yeah,
or people just cruising around with their side by sides at the mud events.
Yeah.
yeah,
Now, at any given weekend, there's 2 mud events going on somewhere in Michigan. But
Yeah.
again, it's just
Just trucks.
it's
A lot of
just
trucks.
Yep.
So what do you guys usually ride, like terrain wise?
Oh, we've got thousands of miles of trail systems in
Oh, yeah.
Michigan. We've
Dunes.
got the dunes.
Yeah,
And then there's a few off-road parks. I think they're all around 400 acres, so nothing
Yeah.
huge, but we hit all those.
Rock climbing through those. Not huge
Yeah.
ones, but
Yep.
yeah,
And then Indiana, we go down to Badlands. That's within about a 5-hour trip for us.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's another fun park. That's what
Oh, yeah.
close to 2,000 acres or
yeah.
thereabouts. So
We have here in Arkansas, we have tons of national forests, like from one end of the state to the other. Just and you can ride forever. So
no kidding.
that's actually why I bought the Ranger. Well, that promotion, I guess, but because my Razor's too big for trail riding anymore, or for the national forest anyway. So I actually bought that Ranger for that.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
nice one.
I was looking at
Okay.
rims like that, but it's not going to work for what I want.
Yeah, well, that was another one of those deals with the Expo. So
Oh, yep.
most of them will probably just be for looks. I'll probably put the other ones back on for like trail riding and stuff. If I go play in any mud or anything, I'll put them on it. But those are just
We just
for
bought
looks mainly.
the Defender so we could be cool like you.
Oh yeah, man, that heat in there is nice.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
The first time I really got to ride that thing was last year after the Expo. Because I had it for 3 days and Thumper Fab took it, and they R&D'd all the stuff on it. and they brought it to me last year at the expo. It was the first time I saw it with all the stuff on it. And then we took it to the park after that. Man, it was cold and raining. Had that heat and the heated seats on. Man, it was nice.
Oh, nice.
Maybe we should drop ours off to them.
Yeah.
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 Like, hey, can you do some of this?
They could definitely fab that
everything
thing
on
out.
there, man. They did it. There's
Nice.
the Wheel Pros is the tires and wheels. The only thing that didn't come from Thumper Fab on it.
Nice.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
They did. They did the bumpers, the headache rack, the roof rack, the side steps, the long travel. Man, it's got phone chargers in it. I can't even name off all the stuff they did to that thing.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's the 1500, isn't it?
Yeah,
So we always ask the questions, how many cup holders are in that thing?
dude, it's got several. I don't know how many it is, but they're everywhere.
18.
18.
Our buddy counted them. 18.
Is that right?
Yeah. It
I
holds an
know they're everywhere.
18 pack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Polaris built that on purpose.
Yeah.
yeah.
He said anywhere
they're-
that there was an opening, there was a cup holder.
Yeah.
They're everywhere in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
I like
the
it.
boozy.
Boozy. Yeah.
That's the only thing I ride now. My Razor, it's in limp mode because I don't even ride it. I take it out every once in a while and ride it down the street. And last time I took it out, I don't know if it's fuel or what, but it went in limp mode.
Oh,
I just put it back in the shop. It's just sitting there.
yeah.
The other day, I got too much stuff in my shop, so I had to move it out so I could get my truck in before the sleet and stuff. It's out in my backyard right now. It's not even in the shop anymore.
Nice.
I just put it out in the yard and put a tarp over it. I kept the Ranger in the shop, of course. But
Oh, yeah, the Ranger looks nice. Keep it
Yeah.
polished.
Yeah. You
poor old
want
Razor.
to
I mean,
keep that clean.
I got a Razor. I got 8-inch portals and 44s on it and all that, and just hadn't rode it probably the last year, other than around the house. I took it to Mud Nationals and I drove the Ranger instead of it.
I would
The Razor just sat at camp.
turn the AC on because you're not going that
Yeah.
fast anyways.
Oh no,
No.
yeah, it was nice because it was pretty dusty this year, so it was real nice to have that closed cab.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else just breathing dust. Yeah, this is nice.
Well, they did really well with it. I wish I had something like that, but
I mean, it's
down the
it's,
road.
I was wanting to buy a new truck, and I was, I kept telling myself, you don't pay that much for a new truck, and then I went and bought that stupid thing. So make sense.
Right.
I got
Yeah.
there's more money in that thing now than if I'd have bought a new truck. So
Exactly. Yeah.
people ask me like, how much money you got in that thing? Like, I don't even want to know. A
What?
lot.
Let's not ask the question.
Yeah, don't talk about it.
I got about 11,000 in the whole thing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're a long ways past that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just rims. I've been looking at those
Yeah.
forged rims. I'm like, whoa,
Oh yeah,
those things
Yeah,
are
we're-
nice.
Yeah.
yeah. We're in new truck money on that thing. Like expensive new truck money.
Yeah. 100%.
Well,
Yeah.
I take rims out and I'll smack them up right after using them.
Yeah.
Like in the first
Yeah.
weekend, there'll be scuffs, dings in them. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, I have the wheels and tires that were on it at the expo, B35s and B locks. So
oh, nice.
those right there are really just for more looks and kind of messing around.
Yeah.
Right.
And for ours, we have to put it in a trailer. So 31's are the highest we can get in there without
Yeah.
hitting the roof or changing out the
Oh yeah,
tires.
that one I actually put it in an enclosed trailer. I didn't think it was going to go in there, but it went in there.
Nice.
I hit one of the lights. They had some like aftermarket lights they had put in it, and I hit one of them. So I didn't realize I was going to hit it because I didn't hit the door. So I had
Yeah.
to go down through there and unscrew all their lights out of the top to get it in there. But other than that, it went right in, and I had to climb out of the window, but it fit in there. It wouldn't have fit in there with
Oh.
those 37s on it. It'd have been too tall.
Yeah. See, with mine, I don't have mirrors on mine because I can't open it with the mirrors on there.
Oh yeah,
I have to shimmy out of it.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
tight.
That's I had to squeeze out of the window. Actually, and the trailer had cabinets in it. So I had to climb over into the back seat and go out the back window.
Oh,
I broke the phone down console. Apparently, it's plastic where it's bolted, so I broke it. So I got to replace that. It's still there, but it sits all the way down on the seat now.
oh,
Just
Yeah.
something else to fix, I guess.
Those are nice machines. I like them.
Yeah,
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yep. And
that
that's,
thing rides so good. Man, it's crazy how good that thing rides.
well, and that engine sounds great too.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
does.
yeah. It's
So,
pretty quiet in there too.
yep. Yeah, a lot quieter than the Expedition.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody that has an expedition. That's the main thing they complain about is the noise.
Yep.
The expedition's a little more comfortable, because it sets like a razor, the seats. But I love that Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Oh
actually going to buy an expedition, and my buddy that owns the dealership, he's like, man, our Polaris rep told me to tell you to wait. We got something, there's something coming. So I waited like 2 months for the Polaris show, and then like released it, and he was sending me pictures. I was like, order it. So
yep.
the day Polaris released it at their show, we ordered it. So
Uh-huh.
it took a couple months to come in, but
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I
I
went
was
down to
one of
buy a
the
mud machine and came back with a 4-seater Defender.
yeah,
Yeah.
The night of, we were looking at the place and we're like, I want that one. I just do.
yeah.
I want the
I mean, there's
enclosure.
Yeah.
everybody around here. They've gone to Rangers and Defenders and stuff playing in the mud now. Everybody likes those HVACs. So
Yep.
Yep.
that's where it's at for me. That heat and air, you can't
Oh,
beat it.
yep.
Yeah, and you don't need a ton of power, with the
Yeah,
right
no,
gear.
No.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it's still fun. The Razor's still fun, but when it's raining and cold or too hot,
mhm.
the Ranger's where it's at.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
I probably ought to just sell that Razor because it just sits there. So,
Well, you still got to have a
but
fast one.
yeah, but that's what I tell everybody. I'm like, it doesn't eat anything, so it just sits there.
Yep.
Insurance is the only thing I'm paying on it. So,
Nice.
Hmm. Well,
yeah,
anything else you got to tell us about the OPE off-road at all?
just ready to do it again.
Ready for it?
We're already working on 2026. So
Oh,
Nice.
we'll
and
see what happens.
if somebody wants to join next year, they should probably join earlier, right? Get
Man, I'll take them up till the end. I mean, I'd really like them to join earlier, but I'm not turning anybody away as long as I have room. Like we run out. This year we actually ran out of room again
Mhm.
because I have. We still got. I mean, we're in like I think it's close to 60,000 square feet. But
Yep.
the whole place opens up to like 104 or something like that. So we got a long way to go. But it's got to make sense for me to spend the money to open another
Yeah.
hall. I can't open another hall for 3 vendors. So
Yeah.
Right.
So if they want to join next year, where do they go to find it? And
uh,
where's
either
that at?
Facebook or they go to the Off-Road Products Expo Facebook page or offroadproductsexpo.com.
Yep. And one of the key
And
things they have to have is insurance, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we got to have insurance now. So
But
that
when
was
they,
that was new this year. We're supposed to have it, but we
yeah,
kind of like our insurance didn't push it.
yep.
This year they pushed it, so it was.
And it's
But we went.
cheap
My
too.
wife my wife did all this research because nobody wants to go pay $300 or $400 for a weekend.
Yeah.
So she went and found this company that was like $50.
Yeah.
So that's what most people did.
That's what I
Almost
did.
almost 89% of our vendors, even the big companies that have insurance, they went and bought that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a no brainer for us. So
And that's what link. They get the link from you on that too, if they
yeah,
want to do
yeah,
that.
we'll do that again. Well, I'm sure we'll do
Yeah.
that again. Hopefully the same company. Hopefully they'll have the same prices. So as far as I know, no one made claims on it, so they shouldn't hate us. So they should still be happy with us.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we didn't make any claims on anybody. So
We
No.
didn't. I mean, maybe some pride, but that's about it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We had a few things, but
No.
nothing that didn't get taken care of. So
The only thing I did see a couple people with their feet go straight in the air outside.
yeah,
I didn't see
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Not at
We
all.
had. Were you
Oh,
one of them?
no, not me.
Hey, I guess it was Saturday morning. I can't remember who he was, but this kind of a little old man. He's like, man, I just busted it. I was like, oh, I don't know how it
Oh,
didn't hurt him. He's like, it was one of those, you're on your feet. Next
yeah.
thing you know, you're on your back.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
like, wow. Kind of one of those I did yesterday, but I landed on my hip, not my back. So
Yeah.
I guess it was payback for everybody busting their butt at OPE. So
Yeah, I
I
guess so.
had to see how they felt. I'm
Yeah.
too old for it. I don't want to do that again. It wasn't fun.
No. No.
But yeah, hopefully, the last 2 years, last year, opening day, like on move in, it snowed like that, but it was gone by, it went away quick. So hopefully we don't have another one of those.
Yeah. And they're joining. They want to go there. I would definitely recommend bringing some decals, stickers,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. People love giveaways.
Yep.
giveaways.
They love that's Thumper Fab. There's no telling how much money that guy spends on giveaways.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we're
I
going to
mean,
give away
giveaway
some of your
keychains,
shirts.
T-shirts. Yeah, you have to talk to my wife about that one. I stay away from that stuff.
Yeah, I wanted them to give me that smudge pot that they got there at Thumper
Oh
Fabs.
yeah,
Oh, that
yeah,
thing's awesome. I want that
yeah.
so
That's
bad.
pretty. Yeah, those are nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those are a big thing here in the South on the rides in the winter. Everybody has those things.
Yeah.
I did not
So
know that.
yeah,
So yeah, we're gonna definitely try to plan on being back there next year.
yeah,
Maybe we'll have to do another podcast, something right beforehand.
yeah, yeah.
But
Absolutely. Yeah, we're wanting to add something. I don't know what, but we're at the drawing board. See what else we can do with it. But
well, I got a new Speedo I'll wear if that matters.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
wearing
probably not. I'm probably not. I don't want no part of it. But you wear whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, well, kind of got. Yeah, he'll be chasing around Chicken Man with a
Yeah.
knife and a
Yeah,
fork.
Yeah,
that's between you and the chicken
yeah.
man.
Well, after talking to the Chicken Man, you know you guys set him up pretty dirty, right?
We did.
Yeah, you put him right next to the barbecue.
Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah.
pork butt.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that until somebody said it. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You know, the first time I ever met that guy was the Expo last year. Well, he, I talked to him on the phone and all that. I knew what he was selling, and I never put two and two together. Well, we're sitting there on the Thursday on that move-in day, and this guy comes around the corner in this full-out chicken suit, and we all like look at each other like, what is this dude doing? Like we didn't have a clue who he was, and he comes walking up there, and then he tells us who he is. I'm like, well, it makes sense now,
Yeah.
but I have a clue who he was. He come around that corner and decked out as a chicken. We're like, oh my word, where'd this guy come from,
Yeah. What did we agree
man?
to?
We
Yeah,
just
it
did a
turns out,
podcast with him. He was good.
Yeah, he was.
oh man, one of the nicest
Yeah.
guys you could meet. Dude,
Yep.
he is such a nice guy.
He sure
Well,
is.
because of you, we ate barbecue wings when he was on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, we were
yeah.
eating chicken
I think I
wings.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, super.
Oh
go.
man,
His products are good
one of
too.
he's one of the best around. Yeah, so he's actually a good guy that deserves what's happening to him. So
Well, we just bought a lot of stuff from him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be a dealer, or y'all just doing it,
No.
using it for yourself?
No,
No.
we keep our stuff clean and
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
He does. I don't.
always trying to find something better.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No
We've
dealer.
had a lot of seems like every year we've had a different cleaning company come and go, and he seems like he's probably going to be around for a while. So
Yeah.
his is actually a good company. So
Yeah. And his gimmick,
we've had.
the chicken suit is awesome.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I think his personality is what made him so big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, the product speaks for itself, but I think his personality and his persona. I think that's what's made him what he is.
Yep.
Yep.
So I mean, he deserves it. He's a good dude. So
Yeah, he is. Yeah, yeah. He told us about the chicken suit was something that he was doing long before he
Yeah.
started the chicken
Yeah.
shine. Yeah,
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
yeah. I think he's been doing the chicken for a while.
Yep.
Going
Yep.
to events.
Yep, and birthdays and all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with the OPEs. You guys are bringing these guys together
Yeah.
and getting these guys. They're meeting different vendors, like you said in the beginning, and
Yeah.
spreading out even more.
Yeah, the first year he brought a barrel. Like he didn't know what he was going to sell or anything. I think it was either on Friday or Saturday he called or he asked me, he's like, "Man, what do I do? Can I take this barrel outside?" He's like, "I got to fill some more bottles up. I'm out." Like, man, just fill them up right there. Just start filling them up inside. So
Yeah.
he's come a long ways in a year.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
the first
Oh,
year,
yeah.
he just had little bottles, and this year he was ready to go.
Yep.
He pallets of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
And I saw several people carrying it out, so I think
Oh,
he
yeah.
probably did pretty good.
The expo, you're doing one a year in Arkansas. Is this something
Yeah.
that you may consider a second location, a second date with?
It is. This year we were going to hit it harder looking, but
Okay.
the weather kind of messed it up a little bit because all the money we make, we don't do anything with it. We just put it right back into it. Like we haven't taken a dime out of it yet. We just put it all right back.
That's a good business model.
Do it over again. So we're still looking. I don't know if it's going to happen for 2026 or not, but we want to go somewhere. We either want to go north or south or east somewhere.
Yep.
We're looking. We hadn't because we get it all the time. Why don't you come here? Why don't you come here?
Sure.
So
Yeah. Well, it's
Hopefully.
hard. When you're jumping around, it's kind of hard because everybody's going to tell you their area is better or you need to come
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the biggest thing. Is so many people are, well, come here, come here. Well, I'm not really like I'm going to look for myself, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's like Michigan. Michigan has a lot of off-roading, but it's not like the mud groups.
No.
And
Yeah.
there's not a lot of, I don't know of a lot of
See,
big vendors.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the and really, it's not even the big vendors, man. It's like the little shops and stuff are the ones that make things what they are. I mean, the big vendors definitely help because but it's really the little guys that come in and make the biggest impact. Like Chicken Shine. I mean, he's
Oh yeah.
went from nothing to huge, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool to watch.
Yep.
I
it
like
is.
watching it. I like seeing those guys succeed like that. So I mean, that's the whole
Yeah.
reason of doing it.
Yeah.
Well, that's
The
what
little guy.
we found
little
out. We
guy
got
where the
down
big
there as
guy is.
nobodies. We came down there as nobodies, and we're coming back with like 5 followers now.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, we got
we're with 5 followers. Hey,
6.
we're all
6.
we're all nobodies at the end, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So.
It's enjoying. It's just for us to just getting out and meeting new people and hanging
Yeah.
out, like-minded.
yeah, that's kind of what's cool about it is all these people come in together and like meet each other, and then you see it, like you see them all, like they become friends and they're running around together and helping each other's business out, and that's what it's all about, man. So
That is
Yeah.
what it's
people
all
that
about.
because on rides and stuff, you meet people, but you don't
Yeah.
have no one's sitting there talking.
Nope.
They might talk for 10 minutes, but everybody's wanting to go ride. So here they don't really have nothing else to do. So that's what it's
Especially on
for, so,
Friday.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Friday the snow actually was it helped us, because
Yeah.
it there was not a lot of public there.
Yeah,
And
Friday's always been kind of slow, anyways. I mean, it's actually it wasn't too much worse than it usually is. But,
okay.
I mean, it was a little bit, but Friday's always pretty slow.
Yeah.
We had
Well-
But
fun.
I was hoping since Sunday, we're in the Bible Belt, so Sunday no one was really coming anyways because we've been open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But this year we didn't do it on Sunday because everybody like you guys come from so far,
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the afternoon. You're trying to get back to Michigan, so.
Yeah.
Well, like we left on Wednesday at like 7 o'clock. By the time we got there, it was 9 o'clock on Thursday. Time to get ready to set up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we drove
got there
straight
9
through.
a.m.
Yeah.
and we're like halfway awake at that point.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even like some of the guys from Texas and stuff like that, Oklahoma, it's still a long drive
Sure.
that late in the afternoon. So we still rented it on Sunday, so everybody didn't have to be out till Sunday. So you didn't have to move out Saturday night. A lot of people did, but
Yeah.
we didn't want everybody to have to, everybody likes to party. So we didn't want to make them set all their stuff out in the parking lot, and worry about it getting stolen. So
Yeah, I think this time we're gonna rent at the hotel there, so we
Yeah.
don't have to go
Where'd you
that
guys-
far. We rented a
where'd
house
you guys stay at? Oh, okay.
across from the
Yeah.
horse race place.
Yeah, the
Oh,
horse
yeah.
track. Yep. Yeah, we weren't
Yeah.
far, but we didn't know that we could park that trailer there at the expo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now that we know, that's
Yeah.
definitely what we'll do is
And they actually have more parking. Like there's more parking down the hill from where everybody parks. Some people park down there, but most people don't. We tell them, but most people don't like to park. It's really not that far. I mean, it would have been
Yeah.
terrible walking in the snow, but
yeah.
We seen it on the way out, but
Yep.
for us, we have an enclosed
Yeah.
trailer, so we lock it up.
yeah.
Yep.
But you over there by where y'all
So how do
staying
I
over there
get
by
a digital screen?
what?
Oh, hey.
Oh, I think we got Megan Ryan in the background.
Oh wow! Oh Lord!
Oh,
I'm like, what in the world?
Shucks. We got somebody piping in,
Oh,
Shane.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's trying to come in on us.
Yeah.
You wait your turn, girl.
Yeah. Actually, she is a little early. Nice.
That's okay.
Nice.
That's all right.
Yeah, I
I'll
like
get off
it.
real fast.
No, you're
No,
fine.
you're good.
No, you're good. We're about done.
Yeah, we are about done. So, yeah.
But yeah,
that was
actually,
awesome.
Megan's been there since year one. So
Nice.
y'all get back down this way. Let me know, and I might try to come to the event you guys are at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
we're-
be cool. Like I said, we
Yeah.
plan on coming down into one of Josh's here pretty soon. So
Okay, let me know. I might try to make it to one of those. You're
Okay.
gonna have to quit making all that noise.
yeah,
I'm not saying
All right,
anything.
guys.
I don't want to get beat up. I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's sensitive.
exactly.
He ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna do nothing with that pink hair.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We've already been forewarned that,
Yeah.
to watch out. So,
She pretty feisty, I think.
yeah, that's
All right.
what we've been told. So,
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'll let you get to her. I appreciate y'all having me on.
Thank you
All
very,
right.
very much, Shane. We
Yes, sir.
appreciate it.
thanks,
Yeah.
buddy.
Well, let me know when you guys are coming down.
Okay, we
do.
will do.
Thanks,
All
Shane.
right, guys. See you.
Bye.
See ya.
Well, guys, we're wrapping up. We appreciate Shane for OPE. That was awesome.
Yeah, great dude. His focus, his drive, his mission is fantastic. You know, off road.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love it? So it was definitely worth the sit. Thank you, Shane, for giving us your time.
Yep. And if you guys didn't know, go to that. If you're in Arkansas next year, when is that? About the spring? January?
Yeah.
January. If you guys are in Arkansas around Hot Springs area around January next year, check them out. If you guys want to be a vendor down there, check out Shane. He's going to get you guys hooked up.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a great place, and come join all the fun. We're going to be there.
Yep. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks for watching.